The barnyard just got a little fancier. Today we're making this felt horse puppet. Easy to make, costs next to nothing, and yes, there's a free template in the description down below. It's easy to make, lightweight, no batteries, and no pieces to lose.
Plus, as with all our puppets here at Craft Care, you can make this horse a no-sew project. And here's all you'll need to get started. You'll need the horse templates that are available for free at craftacare.com. You'll also need felt for the colors of your horse and his face and mane. You'll also need a scissors, a pen, some straight pins, a glue gun and glue sticks, and a permanent marker.
We're going to get started by tracing our different pieces onto felt, and then we will cut them out. So we're going to start with 2 pieces of our brown felt, and we're going to trace the body on. We cut 2 of them, which is why we have the 2 pieces of felt. We'll cut them simultaneously. This puppet has a few more templates than our usual ones, because in order to get her to look like a really special horse, we needed the mane and the hair and all that. So there'll be a few extra pieces, but don't worry, all the templates, if you trace them, cut them out, it'll make this project super simple, just like the other puppets. So first we did her body, and it's gonna have matching ears, so we're gonna trace the ear on here, so we end up getting 2 ears. And then we're gonna just take some straight pins and pin these together, so when we go to cut them out, they stay together. Next, we have this odd looking piece. This is actually what works out as the nose. This took me a while to get this how I liked it. In designing this puppet, this took me longer than any of the others that I've done so far, just to really try and get that special horse look. And this nose was kind of really tough, but I kind of like the way it turned out. So we're gonna trace one of these on white, and then we're going to use some pink, so just some scrap pink. And we need the inside of the ears, so we're gonna have 2 of those. And then for the fancy part that makes her such a pretty fancy horse, we've got our mane and her hair, or her bangs, I guess they would be called. So now you'll notice the mane is pretty complicated. It's got all that little hair coming out there. It doesn't have to be perfect or do it just like this. Certainly you could make your own, have less mane showing or more. And if you want to have it just like you see on the video here, then you can just trace this. Since she's already such a dark brown horse, I couldn't use that dark brown for the eyes, or they would just blend in. So I'm going to use this kind of a medium brown for the back of the eyes, and then black for in the center. I found that I just like a little bit of this brown to be showing, just to add a little bit of color to her eyes. So I'm going to cut out 2 little bit bigger circles, and then I'm going to cut out 2 black centers for the eyes. All right, so we got our eyes together, and now we're going to cut out the rest of our pieces. We've got all of our pieces cut out now. So we're gonna start gluing the face on. I am going to flip this around. I can see some pen marks, so I'm just gonna put the top one on the inside. So this project is completely glued, and that's what I'm gonna be showing you today, but you can also sew around the edge. But even if I'm gonna be sewing around the edge of the puppet, I always do glue on the face pieces. So we're gonna start by gluing on the nose. You'll notice the nose comes down below where the neck would be. And that's so if you think of a horse and how their face comes down, it kind of gives that illusion that it comes down that way. We're gonna put these bangs on first, because I kind of don't know where I want to place the eyes until I have the bangs on there. And that goes right at the top. It kind of rounds out the top there. All right, so now that we have the hair on, I can kind of tell more where I want my eyes. So we're gonna glue those on. The reason I saved the ears and the mane for last is because they get put in between the 2 layers of the puppet. And so that's like the last thing we do before we sew it or glue the puppet completely together. So the one other thing we're gonna do here is finish out the nose part. So the horse has his nostrils, so they're kind of just like a little bit rounded. And we're using our black permanent marker to do those. There we go. And now our horse can breathe. It's very important that she can breathe. When it comes to putting the ears, we have our 2, and we're gonna place them in where we think they're gonna show up well. Horses, sometimes their ears stand straight up, and then other times they're kind of, can be over to the side a little bit, so we're gonna put them kind of more straight up and down. Now, if you're going to take this to the sewing machine, at this point, you would put this down, you would pin the ears in, and then you would pin the mane in. Then once the ears and the mane are pinned in, you would take it to your sewing machine and could sew around the edges. Today we're gonna glue it. We're gonna glue in the ears first. Put that back down. Now we'll add the little pink part of the ears in there. I have to tell you, I struggled with whether to use pink or brown for the inside of the ears, because if you look at a horse, the inside of the ears is usually like darker. So it's usually like a brown. And I did try that, but I felt it didn't show up as nicely. So I went with pink, even though it's not, you know, if you look at a picture of a horse, you might be like, oh, the inside of the ears aren't really pink, they're brown. But just work with me. Looks cuter on the puppet this way. And now we have to put in the very fancy mane. I made the mane so that it overlaps on the puppet a little bit. So as you can see here, it comes down, overlaps a little bit. I had it stopping right there, but then I was like, oh, but their manes are so flowy. So we wanted to have a really flowy mane. That's why you'll see this notch here. The way this works is we put that down, that notch goes right in at the edge of the neck and the hand, or the paw, the leg, whatever that is on this horse. Looks really cute. Once we have our placement, then we're gonna just lift it up and glue that in there. There should be plenty of overlap for you to glue or sew the mane in there properly. All right, we're just gonna put on that back piece of puppet, not the front yet. We're not gluing it to the front part of the puppet yet, just the back. And then we're gonna put it in that corner, and we're also not gluing down this little edge onto the arm yet. So as you can see, really starting to look like our puppet. I mean, she does, she's our horse now. Only thing is, right now she's two pieces of a horse. We need just one puppet. So now we're going to glue the whole thing together around the edge. Again, this is the part where if you want to, you would have already taken it and sewed it up and sewed your ears and mane in that way. Since we're gluing, we're going to just start at the top, and we're going to glue the face, the head first. I make sure to put plenty of glue, but not so much that you're filling the entire center, because you don't want to glue in the middle here, or you're not going to be able to put your hand in there. So you do have to be careful when gluing that you just glue around the edge, press it down, and you try not to go too close to the edge like I did just here, because then the glue shows through. So we glued the head in. Now we're going to just glue the arms, legs. Horses don't have arms. All right, and again, not too far to the center or you won't be able to put your fingers in there. Press that down real good. And there she is, our beautiful horse felt puppet. She is ready for playtime or to travel in a shoebox anywhere around the world. Our barnyard is really starting to come together now. If you want the whole farmyard set, just click the link in the description down below and hit that subscribe button to see who's going to be joining our farm family next. And remember, go craft, go care, and I'll see you next time.